Something I've been thinking about the last, I don't know, probably last week. I got back from Minnesota from surprising my mom on Tuesday night. And I have been, people always ask me in my family why I do this and why I come on YouTube and I just chat it up. And I open up my at least 80%, 90% of my life to people on the web. And it's not because I'm trying to get attention or I'm trying to um, you know get people to feel a certain way about me or any of the crap that people assume you're on YouTube for. And it's some of my family doesn't understand, some does, some do. And um, I I get it. Not everyone can do what I do, and that's perfectly fine. I have nothing against being private at all, and I've been doing this for over 10 years now, and you know, I just enjoy the interaction with people that I get here on YouTube and people people uh, around the internet. It's actually quite um, it's interactive, and I have made acquaintances, and um, I've talked to people on YouTube, and it's really cool. Um, but that isn't the reason why I'm on here. The reason, at least when I started, I did it because of, and I know I've said this before because I've said it to people, but I never really got into it. The whole reason I did this was, and I blame my parents after looking back at some of my childhood videos that my parents took of me and my brother and my other family. And I blame my parents for why I do this because I realized where I got my passion from for videos and video production and video editing, and that's where I got it from, was my parents. While I don't do so much video editing anymore because I don't have the time to, I enjoy sitting in front of a camera and talking. It sounds a little nerdy, it sounds a little weird, but I enjoy it. I Getting back to my point, the reason why I do this is to look back on my life. The same reason that my parents took those videos in the 90s of me and my brother and everyone else. Um, that's why. Because I'm so passionate about memories and I'm so passionate about looking back and seeing things um, that maybe I won't remember in 20 years, or um, just kind of looking back. Um, Give me 1 second. It's getting kind of hot in here. I better turn my car. Anyways, I'm I'm just very privileged for, not privileged. What's the word I'm trying to think of? I'm very thankful and and I can't think of the word right now. I'm just very thankful for technology nowadays because now you can take videos on a phone. You can get a video camera that is a handheld camera. I've been through so many cameras in my day. I used a handheld one, and then I wanted to get a camera, but I'm like, unless I'm gonna sit here and edit these, what's the point? I can just use my phone. It's 1080p, and it works great. Same for pictures. So I'm not real worried about it, and I just want to show people, maybe when I'm gone, if I have family out there that wondered what I was up to and how I was back when I was in my 20s. I'm 32 now. It would be such a great thing for my family or other people to have. And that makes me happy. God forbid I die one day and my wife has these to look at, and maybe my brother or my whoever else is around. I never did this for popularity. I mean, look at my subscribers. I don't have many, and that's for a reason. Um I don't advertise my channel. I don't really tell people about it. I am, however, thinking about maybe showing people on Facebook that want to check out my channel, which is fine. I have family on there, that's why I would do it. But I'm never going to advertise it publicly. I always say, hey, I have a YouTube channel, or you have a YouTube channel, but if you are interested, just message me and I'll send you the link. So it's going to be, I'd share it publicly, but I would only give out links in private, if that makes sense. So privately, it's not getting out there, or publicly it's not getting out there, but privately it is. So, but that's the only other way I would advertise is to family and friends, but not anyone publicly unless you come across it on YouTube, which is fine, because the only reason I have it on public on YouTube is because, number one, the people that would want to watch it from my friends and family, I would need it public. And it's just easier to keep it on public that way. So, I mean, I'm not ashamed of who I was and where I came from, because when I started this YouTube channel back, oh gosh, I was 21, which would have been, gosh, that's 2000 and it's 10 years ago, something like that. So 2018 minus 10 years is 2008. I know it's more than 10 years, so it was, I want to say it was 2006 I started this. And I don't regret it. I was weird, I was goofy, I had really bad language, at least in some of my videos. I've been doing this for such a long time, and I never regret a thing, because it shows how much I've changed as a person and how far I've come. I went from being a shy, sometimes tried to get attention on YouTube, to being a well-spoken, I lost my train of thought. Just to be well-spoken and to show people that, I'm just like anyone else. We all grow and we all struggle and I was a depressed guy back in the day. If you go back and look, it's pretty incredible how different I am nowadays. And I grew, and I love who I've become. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change anything about it. I mean, and the thing that I think that helped me back in the day, I can get in front of a crowd and talk to people now, whether it's a church congregation or it's public speaking. I can do that now, and I attribute some of it, not all of it, to YouTube, because it got me to talk about who I am and where I came from, and it helped. But what really helped me overcome that shyness and standing up for myself were my friends. But I think that YouTube also helped that a little bit. So I don't regret anything from the past. I'm a little embarrassed by some of the things I did, as far as the way I acted and the way I was just goofy on here, but I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. I have 200, well, I'm probably at 100 and something videos on here in 10, 12 years, but it's not so much about the quantity of videos I have, it's about the quality of videos. And I don't do videos every day. I don't. I still have a passion for this, but to do this every day is so hard, especially when you're married and you have to work and you have other important things in life. And I know other people that don't do these videos every day like they used to, and they know as well as I do that life happens, and that's fine, So I'm happy with everything that I've accomplished in my life, and how I've changed in positive ways. Not shy anymore. I can talk in front of people. I can say my opinion without feeling like I'm, going to be attacked, although people will disagree with you from time to time, and that's fine. People can have their opinion, but I'm not shy anymore, and that's fine. There are things I'll keep to myself, absolutely. I don't talk about everything here on YouTube, and that's fine. And I don't talk about those things because I don't want to talk about those things here. But when I do talk on here, when I do say the things I want to say, they're 100%. I don't fake anything on here. I don't pretend to be someone else off camera. This is who I am. I do tend to talk a lot. I do tend to go on for long periods of time. I do tend to go through my thought process. And what I mean by that is sometimes it takes me a while to say what I want to say, but when I say what I want to say, it's 100% all the time. So there's a guy here on YouTube. His name is, and you guys will know him as well as anyone else. His name is Paul Robinette. Me and him have a lot of things in common, especially when it comes to communicating. And he reminded me the other day when I was watching his video that you just gotta be yourself. You can't change who you are for someone else. You can't change your personality. You can't change anything about yourself. And that's okay. So, again, the whole point of this video is I know I've said these things before, and I know that, I just love how far I've come. I love the sense of change in my life, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I can't wait to see what's come on this channel. I do have a gaming channel, which I don't really. I have like 4 videos on there since last year when I started it. I don't game as much as I used to, so I want to, but I don't have the time. I don't have the I don't know. I just don't have the time I used to. And when I started that channel, I thought I'd have more time, and it takes a lot for me to game to get it up and running on the stream, and it's tough, you know. Anyways, that's enough of my rambling for today. I appreciate whoever's listening. I appreciate whoever's watching. And if there is no one watching, that's great too. So, I've been flip-flopping back and forth whether I should open up my channel to my family and friends on Facebook. And I keep going back and forth on it because I do talk about it to some of my friends and family, but I just haven't decided whether I want to do that or not. I feel like I will at some point, but when that some point is, I have no idea. So, anyways, gonna get going. I just got back from church. Just sitting in my car, as you guys can tell. So, thanks for watching and thanks for listening as always. I appreciate everything that anyone's ever done for me or talked to me on here on YouTube in the past. And I'll appreciate the people that are on here in the future. Anyways, guys, gonna get going, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.